Hi, welcome to the Flynn's Carlow TV review of the Nissan Tiida. The Nissan Tiida was introduced into the Irish market in 2007 and it is one of Nissan's range of world cars. So this car, you can see it throughout different parts of the world, in North America, in Central America and throughout Europe. And here in Ireland, the best-selling vehicles tend to be four-door saloons, although there is an excellent and quite attractive five-door hatchback in the Tiida as well in the Irish market. The vehicle I'm driving today is the Tiida SVE 1.5 diesel common rail. It's 110 brake horsepower and it shares the engine and gearbox with the award-winning Nissan Qashqai. In addition to that, the vehicle itself is an extremely spacious and comfortable drive. The seats are designed in such a way that all the adjustments on the seats are on the left-hand side, so they're right beside the handbrake. That means that the seating itself extends closer to the door and it also is wider. And that width means that essentially you have executive vehicle seats in the Tiida. Now, for me, that's a massive benefit. I'm not small. I'm certainly not as small as I once was. And, you know, the things I like nowadays particularly are a higher driving position and nice, comfortable seats. I also like good headroom, and the Tiida delivers that for me. It's far more spacious than you might initially think, and that has huge benefits, as I say, from my point of view. In addition, you also have obviously ABS, you have multiple airbags, and you have Bluetooth hands-free phone kit on the Tiida standard. Now, Bluetooth has huge benefits for me. I find it fantastic that if I'm going on a long journey, that I can stay in touch with whoever it is I need to stay in touch with, and also to do that safely. And to be able to do that in a way that avoids penalty points, obviously, and doesn't tempt me to go using a phone as I'm driving. So Bluetooth alone is a huge benefit. This particular one that I'm driving today also has reversing sensors. And from that point of view, again, many modern saloon cars, it can be very difficult to see the back corners of the car. So the reversing sensors are something that I find very, very worthwhile. And I would recommend them to anybody who's going to buy this car. This particular model, the SVE, as I say, it has cruise control, and it also has all the other controls on the steering wheel, in terms of it has the controls for the phone, and it also has the radio controls all on the steering wheel. And that's done in a nice compact set of buttons that are easy and well laid out. The dash on it is very straightforward. There's nothing fancy, I'll grant you that, but certainly the dash, it's very easy to see what it is that you're looking for and see what it is that you're actually looking to control. Similarly, the center console is very straightforward, and on this particular one it has climate control, and that climate control on some vehicles nowadays, it can be just, you know, it can be complicated, it can be just not easy to use, whereas on this, the dials are all very straightforward. It tells you in a very straightforward fashion, and you can figure out whether you want it hotter, colder, whatever. The 6-speed gearbox is nice and compact, and I find that it's very easy and straightforward to actually find the gears that you want. So overall, I think the Tiida is a vehicle that people who test drive it, and particularly people who buy it, have very often come back and bought another one, because it's so ideal for the Irish road conditions in terms of its comfort, in terms of its space, and also from the fact that it is actually a very straightforward vehicle to drive. There's nice straightforward detail on it, and you can feel as if you're in a car that you could drive on long journeys. From an economic point of view, you have 3 years manufacturer's warranty, so that's 3 years or 100,000 kilometers manufacturer's warranty from Nissan. And the Tiida is also on Band B for road tax, so it's currently €156 a year to road tax. So overall, it's a very, very affordable option for the size of car. It's a very large car feel in comparison to how it costs or what it costs. So overall, I would say test drive the vehicle, drive it. You will be surprised, and I think you will be pleasantly surprised. And I would certainly recommend that before you would decide on any other model of vehicle, give the Tiida a try. So thanks very much for calling in, and we'll see you again.